Oh, for God's sakes, really? Really? Okay, can we make it? Yeah, I think we're gonna make it. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now arriving at Dogmore Village Station. Please disembark from your boat and go up the stairs. Hello everyone, I'm on1001 and welcome back to the beta world. It's been a while since I've done a video on here. If you're a keeper upper of the live streams on this channel, you will have known that I did 2 live streams this past week, so I would recommend subscribing and hitting the bell if you want to hear me yap for 4 hours while I do stuff. But yeah, welcome back. I know it's been a while. I know everyone thought that this world had been abandoned and it was only just horse time. Don't worry, don't worry. It has not been abandoned. So I've got some updates of this village, including the 2 live streams, so I want to talk about them. The first things first, I honestly can't remember what I haven't shown in a video, but I think I'll just go over everything I did sort of recently. Got this house here. This was like a shell, and then I tore it out and redid it. Keep meaning to put flowers here. Keep forgetting to. I kind of made this like a shop thing. I've got dogs around the village. I tamed a bunch of wolves, and they now live in the houses. And there's an upstairs, like a studio apartment. Keep forgetting to put the glass in for a skylight. Let's have a little nap, shall we? So got this room decorated bookshelves. There's a chest. You know what? Those can go in there. I don't need them. Got this sort of sandstone row house next to the block vomit house. It's sandwiched in between the entrance to the Eats Road, and it's also got some dogs inside it. I gotta put a plant here. Hello. It's very squishy in here. There's like no space for anything. We also have a balcony with a floating trapdoor railing. That's quite nice. And there's a crawl space in the roof, but yeah, that's about it. These buildings are sort of just fill out the village. I really like how this main street looks now. Like, it's very winding and very cool. I really got to fix that church. I think I need a spire on top. This flat top does not work. It does not work at all. Next to the cemetery, next to the church, there's a cemetery. We've got Dogmill Cemetery, and there's a whole bunch of graves in there of people. You know, I'll leave that for a future date. You can check out those names in in the world download in December when the world tour happens. And we built this on stream. This is a pub. It's a Australian style pub. This town's all over the place when it comes to theming. It doesn't really matter. I don't really care, but I quite like it. So the interior is very basic right now. I haven't done anything with it. I just put a whole bunch of stuff down. And come upstairs, there's like hotel rooms. These are done. These have just all got a bed and a crafting table each. Really not a lot. Lots of paintings in here. Got a huge one on this wall, and can access the balcony. Overlook the docks. And these 2 buildings here. I don't know how I feel about these buildings. Over here, I tried to make 2 1/1 houses. So a lot of houses from the Victorian era, particularly in colonial Australia, were these little square houses. They were called 2/1s or 1/1. What it meant was there was either 2 rooms or 1 room on the second story, and then 1 room on the ground floor. The ground floor room usually was like the kitchen / dining space. Sometimes there might be a bed down there, and then the room above was the bedrooms. And of course, this was before indoor plumbing, so they had like bedpans, chamber pots and stuff like that, and would have like maybe a copper that they'd heat up. If there was an outhouse, maybe there'd be an outhouse at the back. Obviously this doesn't have a back because it backs straight onto the docks, but yeah. That's how a lot of people in the cities lived. If I remember to insert it, I'll insert, like, there's a picture of Sydney. This guy did this panoramic view of Sydney in the mid-1800s from Sydney Town Hall, and the entire city is just nothing but these like box houses in amongst like churches and government buildings, and it's really cool. And so I tried to do that here. I wanted like a row of these because I think these will fill up the town very nice. I just think these are probably too big. I think they need to be just shaved off a little. People said maybe some texturing as well, perhaps, perchance, but I think they feel too big to me, because like if you compare it to the other building, these are huge. I might tear these down at some point and redo them. You know what? I've convinced myself I'm tearing these down. So as I do so, I might have a little quick yap sesh about things that have been happening. So if you're a subscriber of the channel and you've been following me, you know I've been playing on a server. Oh, there's a piece of the roof missing. Oh, I've been playing on a server. It was a 1.6.4 release, so the horse update server that the boy Ryan ran. So Ryan was running it, and Ryan just said to me one day, "I want to play a different version of the game. Do you want to join in?" I'm like, sure. And and we chose 1.6.4, and I recorded it. I recorded the first day. I was like, how am I going to do the videos? Do I really want to do like a normal sort of let's play kind of thing, or kind of like the world updates like I do? And then I had the idea. So the very first Minecraft series I ever watched was a series called Buildcraft by Dragon. And it was a series where he and his buddies were playing a modded server back in release 1.1 in early 2012. Mostly with the Buildcraft mod, but there's other mods like Computer Craft, Smart Moving, and then later on Industrial Craft in Red Power and stuff like that. It sort of turned into Tech-It basically by the end of it. But in that series, it's sort of like a series of vignettes and highlights. With like music and stuff like that, and I really like that style video. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna shamelessly rip that off. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see how that series goes. And I really liked it. It's so much fun to edit, because when I make these videos, I have this issue where I feel like I need to include everything as much as I can. I can't really cut out too much because I'm probably missing like a good moment. But with that, it's watered down to the bare minimum. I had a limit of like 10-15 minutes in mind. Like it should be about that length, and yeah, it's really great. It's been fun to do. It's something different to do, because I've talked about this before, but people constantly ask me, like, you know, how do you stick to a long-term world? Taking breaks is an important thing. You know, taking breaks from beta in general, because, you know, it can get a bit monotonous, because you know, we're playing just the same version. If you're a beta person like me, you're just playing the same version. With modern Minecraft, at least there's an update, you know, twice a year or whatever. But but when you're just stuck in an era where nothing changes, it can get a little bit repetitive. So taking breaks and mixing up stuff is very good. Slowly raising this thing to the ground. Some other things. I've been thinking about other things I should do on the channel, diversify the content a little bit. Because Horse Time, I feel, is going to come to a conclusion at some point. And also people aren't watching it. But I'm thinking about other things. I'm really tempted to try Vintage Story. That's the game that was inspired by Terra Firma Craft. Monster Mahjong Blonsky plays it, and I watched a bit of him showing it off to Mog Swamp the other day. Yeah, it really makes me want to play it. I want to give it a shot, and I think that would be an interesting video. Me going in completely blind. Maybe the Vintage Story people, Vintage Story fans would really enjoy me struggling. The thing is, I do know some of the basics, because Vintage Story is just Terra Firma Craft ported to a standalone game. Some of the like base, like early game mechanics are very same to that old mod, so I think I'd be fine. But I don't know, it'd be interesting. I don't know, maybe it'll be something different to do here on the channel. Let me know if you think I should play Vintage Story. Have you played Vintage Story? Yeah, let me know so I can farm engagement. But seriously, I actually do want to hear people's opinions and stuff, because I do read all the comments. If you comment, and if I've hearted it, unless you're insulting me, if you're insulting me, I will not heart the comment, but if I hearted it, that means I've read it. So yeah, so that's why I do. So yeah, just let me know what you think of Vintage Story. Alright, so after about 15-20 minutes of work, this is what I've got. There's a door there, and I got these 3 row houses. I think they're quite nice. Well, quite nice. They're bare bones as shit, but they look a lot nicer. So they've got some different characteristics. This one, I imagine, is like the poorer house, and you know, put glass here, so they don't have entirely glass windows. Some of these are fences, so they had to board them up because they can't afford glass, because glass is a rich person luxury. Got this one. This is a slightly richer person's house. They've got 2 crafting tables. There's beds inside these now, and it has a flatter roof, so that's something different. And then this one, oh, I didn't put it in. I'm gonna do a side window. Faces out into the laneway. And then this one has a wooden roof instead. And yeah, really basic. This is what these homes would have been like. They didn't have fancy decorations or furnishings. These were really basic. These are the kinds of homes that the people working at the docks here, once the docks have been built, would live in, and so that's why they're very bare bones. Gotta do something on here, whatever, to try and well, first off spawn proof, but also like integrate it into all this. So I don't know, I'll figure something out. But yeah, I think this looks a lot better than what we had here originally, and I'm quite happy with it. And I'm gonna try and replicate. Maybe I'll do more of these along here. Maybe there'll be some bigger ones and stuff like that. But yeah, something like that. Alright, so we're going to wrap up the video in a moment here. This is going to be a shortish one. I don't want to turn this into one of my 40-minute epics. We're out here at the lighthouse, and that's because on the other stream, well, actually it was the first stream, sorry, the one where we built the pub, we also built this. And I actually did a few things off camera, so if you watch that stream, I altered this slightly. So this is the parasocial park, I guess. I don't know. I haven't come up with a name for this, but this is a beautiful forested island. I did some terraforming, got a nice little broken path with torches. And the idea is that I have the ability to take super chats on live stream. And so I thought, as a thank you as to people who donate, I could list stuff on here. And during that live stream, I received 4 super chats. I got 1.5 good boy points by Lord Baddock. No, it was Great British Pounds. Woolaloo sent $1 US. Shrew2, who has a really cool wood farm design, actually, sent 10 good boy points, Great British Pounds. And Olive sent some money. I forgot how much, but he just sent this message and I put it on the sign. So the idea is we're going to decorate the trees with all the signs of all the donations and any little messages that people have. And I quite like this. It's a nice little sort of like grove, but you also get the views, the sea. As I said, the lighthouse is over there. The giant tree house is also over there. And I've got like little bushes with hidden lighting. This is not perfectly lit up over here, but it's light. It's light enough. And there's a well. There's nothing down here. I might put something down here later. Maybe if we run out of spaces on the trees or something like that, maybe I could put something down there. But I just wanted a nice little well, and I quite like it. I quite like it. So thank you to those people who donated on the stream. I really do appreciate it, because it's tough out there right now, and it's tough for me too. And so this all ended up adding up to about 30 Australian dollars, and you know, every little bit helps. I don't want to like shill on my channel, but yeah, people who help out, like, it really does, you know, every little bit helps. So yeah, thanks to those guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Every little bit helps me out. And thank you to you, even though you haven't given me money. Your viewership is all I need. Thank you for you know, supporting the channel, and hopefully I aim to want to do more beta videos. Okay, more beta videos are on the way, and I've got some more ideas in mind. So stay tuned. Remember to subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now. That's a really nice view, isn't it? Looking at it, I actually really like this view. I'm taking a picture.